Hey everyone, Brad here from the Pathways to Wellness team for this week's video. Just going to give some friendly reminders when it comes to being intentional about our eating. We actually talked about this a bit more extensively in our Pathways to Wellness group last week, working with some consumers. But I felt this information could be applicable to just about anyone in any scenario, and it's always good to have a little bit of a reminder, especially when we're talking about, being more intentional about our eating habits. So a few of the main takeaways from last week when we think about being intentional with our eating goals. And one area that was highlighted that, I think everyone could really remain a little bit more mindful of is portion control versus serving size. Oftentimes, when reading labels and whatnot, in a package of something that we might not always think is multiple servings, we go ahead and consume that, and just working under the assumption that it might just be one serving. But when it come to find out, when we read that label and kind of look into it more, sometimes we may be consuming like 2 to 3 times more, calories and fats and sugars, and sometimes we're anticipating. So, just a friendly reminder on that, the portion control versus serving size, remaining mindful with that area of our eating and whatnot. And then another area that we had highlighted was what nutrients should we be keeping an eye out for on labels that we should be getting enough of versus those that we should limit, and kind of what numbers should we be looking for with that. So when we think of the things we want to get enough of, our fibers and vitamins and minerals, a good indicator on our food labels that it's a good serving size of that is if it's saying it's 20% of our daily value or higher. Those are the things that we want to look out for and reach for those labels to consume enough of those good vitamins and minerals. And the things we should be limiting, our fats, cholesterols, sodiums, we want to keep those serving sizes below 5 to 10% of our daily value in an effort to not really go over in that area. So just a few common areas that we had some good discussions on in our wellness group last week, and I just wanted to carry some of that information over to our video sessions for this week, because what might be kind of basic concepts sometimes really can get overlooked if we're not being mindful or intentional about those eating goals. So just a friendly reminder on some of those things this week. Wanted to share a little bit with you guys about some of the things and topics and habits we discuss in our Pathways to Wellness group. Hope you all have a great week, and thanks for watching.